Right, I've got another red box from Revlon. Let's see what's in it. So this time around, I've got the Revlon Insta-filter Photoready foundation. And I got this in the shade Cappuccino because I've been on holiday lately and I've gone a little bit darker. Normally in the winter months or just normal months, aside from summer, I am usually caramel. But because I've gone a little bit darker, I'm using Cappuccino. And in the box comes this little leaflet that describes what this foundation is about. I'll get into that in a minute. And then you've got beautiful cue cards. It talks about the foundation. It says, get selfie ready with Revlon. It's an innovative formula which mimics the effects of filters for a picture-perfect look. The formula also contains high-definition filter technology which captures and transforms light to create a soft focus effect and soften flaws. It's available in a full range of 11 high-definition shades that last all day. 11 though. 11 though. Come on, Revlon. Revlon's Photoready Insta-filter foundation gives an instant, fresh face, natural and flawless finish. Your own photo filter in a bottle. 11 shades? I could have sworn, you know, you could have at least extended that shade range to at least 20. I think 11 isn't the best. I'm sure there are other people out there that'd like to test the foundation or try it, or maybe become someone's new staple. It would be nice if and when Revlon extends that shade range. I mean, I haven't tried the foundation yet, but as you guys know, I am obsessed with the Revlon Color Stay foundation in Cappuccino, so I expect this product to either match it or be better than it. So I'm just going to check some information on Revlon's site. Just like looking on Revlon's website, there are only 3 dark shades, and you've got caramel, cappuccino, and mocha. So I think it definitely can do with a full shade expansion across all the spectrum. It says it's medium buildable coverage, all day wear, high definition filter technology which captures and transforms any light. And okay, they also sent me the Revlon Photoready primer. This isn't a new product. I've seen this product before, I just never tried it, so I'm really eager to see how it works with this foundation. Obviously they're suggesting that you use it alongside the foundation. So it comes with a cap, and the cap has like a little plastic thing inside that kind of goes into the squishy bit of the top, which probably is to prevent the product from coming out. And then obviously you've got the squishy technology on top, and then I guess you're supposed to screw the bottom and the product comes out. So yeah, you squeeze the bottom and then the product comes out, and it comes out on top of the cushion. And I guess you go ahead and you apply the cushion on your face. It has 18 months before it fully expires. The primer itself has 12 months before it fully expires. It says apply to clean skin, use alone or under makeup, and it's a perfecting primer. So I'm going to apply the primer on my face first, color correct, and then use the foundation on top. I don't know how I feel. It leaves like a white cast on my face, so I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. There's like a white cast on my face, which I hope blends into the foundation. So I've color corrected. So I just got this beauty sponge from Lapaigetrends. It's a pink beauty sponge. It comes in this packaging. I've used this sponge before, but I haven't used it on camera. I just wanted to show you guys how amazing it is. Lapaigetrends is a black-owned UK company that sells brushes, eyelashes. They're a stockist for Soka Fair, and now they sell beautiful makeup sponges. So this is what it looks like dry. Such a beautiful color. You've got a cut on the side, which I normally use for like foundation, and then you've got a smaller cut on the side, which you can use for concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and make this damp. Can you see how much it's expanded? And these sponges are only £5. So I'm going to use it to blend out my foundation if this little spongy thing doesn't work as well. Right, so I've got some product on there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and dab. Straight off the bat, the shade doesn't actually match the color of the bottle, and I think this might be a lighter Cappuccino to the Color Stay. So I'm just going to put a dot of the Color Stay right next to this one, so you can see the color difference. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the shade of the Color Stay, and that's the shade of the Insta-filter. This one is a little redder, and that one's more cool tone-ish and darker. You can see the difference in color. You're supposed to blend it out with this guy, so I'm just going to try one side. The girl did like a circle motion. I'll tell you off the bat, this isn't soft on my face. It feels a bit harsh, and I don't think it's blending out anything. It looks really light on my skin. I don't think it's blending out much. So I'm not loving the sponge thing. I think it feels like shoe polish cover. So it's really, really tough. So I'm just going to go ahead, apply the product on my face, and I'm going to use the Lapaigetrends sponge to blend it. And see if that makes a better difference, which I think it will. Yeah, this shade is definitely not my shade. It's too light. And that's even with me going a shade darker. Imagine if I had kept my normal shade. But I think definitely the Lapaigetrends sponge blended that out perfectly compared to what the sponge from the thing did. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some product to this side. I'm sorry guys, I can't continue. It just feels heavy, it feels cakey. I have only done one layer. It doesn't look even, it doesn't feel like it's evening out. I don't know if it's the primer or if it's the foundation itself, but I already know the color match is ridiculous. That's my face, that's my neck. That is the Insta-filter, and that is the normal color stay in Cappuccino. Both of them are Cappuccino. Do you see the color difference? So I think the only way I can carry on with this is if I apply the Revlon color stay on top of it, because I am going to go out and I can't. It's just not working for me. I don't like the applicator either. It just feels really, really stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the color stay on top of it and hopefully save it. Now this feels more like it. Like the shade match of this is perfect. So technically they need to mix these two together to get the right shade, and I think the formula of this is just off. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my makeup. I'll probably speed through it, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts at the end. The beauty sponge blended the foundation out perfectly and was able to get underneath my eyes and right under my wing liner, my brows, bridge of my nose, or just all over my face. Feels really good on the skin. I love the cut of it. So yeah, I definitely love this. Well, this is what I came up with, so I'm just going to go through each product and tell you guys my final thoughts. So the Revlon Photoready Primer, I actually don't like the feeling of this primer. I don't like the white cast that it gave. It didn't feel like it made my pores blur, or it would be a great base for my foundation, so it isn't something that I particularly enjoyed. It does have a shade number, which is 001, so I don't know if it comes in other shades, but this is what they sent to me, and I don't really like the product. I don't think it works really well on my oily skin and probably on my pores, because I didn't see that much of a difference. Plus I didn't like the white cast. And then the Insta-filter foundation in Cappuccino, it isn't actually the Cappuccino that I am used to from Revlon. This seems to be a lighter shade of Cappuccino, so it didn't match me as well. So I think maybe Mocha might match me, but either way, I still didn't enjoy the feeling of the foundation. It felt really heavy on my skin, It did blur out my pores, I will say that. Plus, I don't really like the way the applicator comes out because this guy goes into where the liquid is. So if you open it forcefully like it's just done, it splatters on your shirt. So I don't really like it. I mean, I understand the point of it, but I'm not enjoying it. And plus, the cushion isn't as soft as it should be. Aside from the shade and aside from how it felt heavy on my skin, I do like the twist up applicator because you get to see how much product is coming up. It's kind of similar to a pump, but it's a twist up. So I don't know. I think they definitely need to change the cushion of the foundation, probably make it a little bit softer, figure out how to work that guy so that it doesn't splash out every time you take off the cap, and work on the shade range. At the moment it comes in 11. I think it definitely should come in more shades, and plus the shades should actually match the usual Revlon color charts as opposed to the different types of cappuccino or different types of caramel. So, but personally, it isn't for me. It did say it's medium to full, like medium buildable coverage. I do agree with that. I did start off with a medium coverage, but it didn't cover even for a medium. But layering it was alright. It didn't crack or it didn't look cakey. It felt heavy, but it didn't look it as I layered it on top of each other. Yeah, I think that's all I can say about this guy. It isn't really for me and isn't something that I would reach for. I am enjoying and will always enjoy the Revlon Color Stay foundation. So yeah, if you haven't picked this guy up, I fully recommend it 100%. The Insta-filter really isn't for me. Next is the Lapaigetrends beauty sponge. You guys already know, as I said in the video, I have used this sponge before. I do love it. I love the cut of it. This portion can be used for the bridge of your nose like I did in the video, and then the little portion for underneath your eyes, and it gets right underneath that wing liner. And this guy can be used, this section can be used for foundation and to apply your powder, both for under your eye and on your face like I did in the video. It only costs £5, and plus I think they do sell 2 for £8, so definitely do check them out. I know I didn't show you guys the eye look, and that's because I was testing out the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is from the Vault, and this is Ring the Alarm. I found this palette to be problematic. A lot of the shades had so much fallout and it wasn't as pigmented, and plus they didn't layer on top of each other as well, so I had to really pack on and pack on and pack on, and it just became really exhausting and time consuming, to be honest. The only shade out of all the ones that I used that I really enjoyed, the only two were Mugshot and Framed. These two shades, the plum one is the one right underneath my eye, which is really pigmented and beautiful. Mugshot is what's next to the shimmer on my lid, and that worked really well. Another product I used is the Blush Beauty, it's like a loose pigment, and this one is in Khadija. I like the idea of it, however, maybe it's because I probably didn't use the right base. It didn't stay on my lid. It was falling apart, and I used the concealer as a base, but it was still falling apart. So I had to end up going in with my glitter from Isoko Enofe and Jemima. So I had to end up using this guy to just cover it up. So I didn't really enjoy it, but I'm not going to knock it because I probably didn't use the right base for it. The Lapaigetrends lashes, the Lash Trio, is a good pack. I absolutely enjoyed it. I'm wearing Crackle at the moment, which is really dramatic and really full. I absolutely love full dramatic lashes. So yeah, definitely 100%. If you guys haven't checked them out, they cost £15 and you get 3 lashes in one. 3 of them are completely different styles. You get completely different dramatic effects, and they are super comfortable and will last up to 25 wears if you take care of them. So yeah, I think that's all of the newest stuff that I used. Oh yeah, I also used the NARS Climax mascara. This is obviously a sample. I love it. It made my lashes look really fluttery without having to layer it. So I think I will pick this up in a fuller in the fuller size because I am enjoying it, and I do love the drama it gives my bottom lashes and my top lashes. So I think I have gone through all of the stuff that I've tried on today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to doing more of these videos, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this look. I do love it, and I am ready for fall. But yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It will help me out a lot, especially encourage me to, record more for you guys. Please go ahead and thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, leave me a comment, let me know if you've used any of these products and what your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys in a future video. Bye.